Hi everyone, my name's Monkey and today we are back reviewing another game. We're not updating Java unfortunately. Called Raging Dino Break version 1.1 and it was released 4 days ago now. This game is largely unfinished, but it is a functional game. The most finished levels are 1, 3 and 7. Using N in this version allows you to go back to the previous level, and M allows you to go to the next level without having to beat it. Alright, that's good. Good for testing. Lives are functional, but there's no lose mechanism currently implemented simply for testing purposes. So you can die as many times as you want. The ball sometimes gets stuck, and I'm not sure how to fix that currently. I'm using a half circle as a mask and it's more centered towards the bottom of the player, so it's a bit off. Right. And there's a little plot. We're just going to ignore the plot, pretend that it is just Brick Breaker because that's what it is really. We're not playing those described for dinosaurs today, no. That was another video. Today we're playing Raging... Where's he gone? Went it. There we go. Raging Dino Break version of that. Now straight away I can see that it is going to be a mobile game. There's no other way about it. There's no way you've made it this kind of resolution and it not to be a mobile game. I'm also not quite sure if this is intentional, but all the buttons are play apart from quit, which doesn't work. But why would you want to when you've got these beautiful play buttons to press? You can press any of them, literally. I would also, I think, appreciate having some sort of tutorial, because you go in and you go straight in, breaking the dinosaurs. I didn't quite get that, but you know, okay, whatever. I really like the style. The art style actually is quite cool. I'm not sure whether it's your own art style or whether it's something you found online or whatever. I don't really care. It's pretty nice. I like it quite a lot, to be fair. And yeah, in terms of the things I don't like about the art style is the spinning. Okay, the spinning egg itself isn't as high resolution when it's spinning as the normal eggs. That would be to do, I believe, with your animations. So just whilst it's broken here, you can see in Game Maker, for some reason, if you spin an image around, it does it really horrendously and not very well whatsoever. It's the same with scaling it up. So really, for that, I recommend using an external program, whatever, Photoshop, you know, whatever. Really, you can use GIMP, whatever matters. I like the animation, especially this dude. I like the water animation; that's pretty cool. Overall, I quite like the art style, apart from the spinning egg. That's about it, really. Now, you have this problem with the collision bit here happening. Theoretically, the easiest way to solve this, not necessarily the best way of solving it, remember, but the easiest way is to say that if it gets stuck for more than a certain amount of time in one position, that it automatically moves up a pixel or something. That way, if it's still stuck, it'll move up. If it's still stuck, then it'll move up, and for example, it will just keep moving up until it's not stuck. That would be the simplest way of going about it, because in theory, it's just about game breaking, because at this situation, the egg is stopping me from moving, but I'm also stopping the egg from moving, so we can't move. We're going to have to shut it down. We're going to have to exit, which isn't great. The plot, let's just put it this way, the plot is flimsy at the least. It looks like a time traveller zaps his way back into the past. We didn't see any of that in the game whatsoever. During prehistoric times we did see that. Help that make his way through this primordial world in his laser shooting time ship, battling dinosaurs with only his bouncing egg. Now this bit here, this is, you know, relatively feasible. Yeah, okay, right. And then here we just go into complete randomness, with no correlation really to logic. Maybe rethink the whole idea of breaking dinosaurs with an egg. I don't quite see how that works, but yeah, whatever. Yes. Another thing I've noticed is that on the levels, I don't know if this is the unfinished levels as you put here, but they don't have a side to most of them, and they have a black strip at the bottom. I'd be fine with the no side, as long as it didn't bounce off the no side, which, you know, they're not there. It shouldn't bounce off something that doesn't exist. I guess that's fine if you're just doing it for implementation reasons and whatnot. Yeah, also that's not great. Moving to next room after the last room. Okay, probably need to work something out for that one. I know it's just a debugging thing that theoretically you shouldn't have to do it, but okay. What's the point? You've got the key presses still open in the very first room here. Another problem. We're just going to keep testing these just quickly. Here's one that I want to see. What if we press play and then press N? Okay, we go back to there, but if we... also, there is some very unfinished rooms like this. You can't argue that that's finished. That's definitely not finished. This is also a rather special level because there's absolutely nothing there. This one also, this one's got something. It's got this little bit at the bottom, but that's about it. And that's the error for you. So yeah, you probably want to work on when those key presses can happen, and if statement around that. Probably sort this out as well. It's a bit odd. Also, maybe just at the very start, you'll notice if we just go back, and it starts off at the exact same place, so you get the exact same ones all the time. A slight little thing. I also quite like the fact the movement is different. If you notice, when we start again, if I press left just once, we move left until the very end, till the wall, or in this case there is no wall, but until then we keep moving, and that adds something that's a little bit more unique. You don't really tend to see it most of the time. But overall, I don't like these black bars. So let's summarise the things that I do like, things I don't like. The things I do like: the art style, the concept, and yeah, well, let's go with that. The art and concepts, they're good. Things I don't like: this black bar, that spinning thing there. You know, we don't really know about that. The key presses, they're definitely things to work on. The start menu, if that is not intentional, if it is intentional, then fine. How you start off with it going the same way and getting the exact same ones on this first level. And maybe rethink your plot slightly. But other than that, you know, the idea is definitely there and the art's there. So you've got the first two key bits there. You've just got to perfect your coding, realistically. But yeah, that's the easiest thing in my opinion to do. So if you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, or just see what you guys want to do, and I'll talk to you in the next one.